What's going on, guys? Maverick Gaming here. I don't know where you're from or who's watching, but I hope you're having a fantastic day. And this is another top 5 from me. I showcased one earlier, and I'll get to that one in the later video that's actually related to this video in a very short way. But anyway, let's get on to it. Number 1 is going to seem kind of obvious, but a lot of people don't do it anyway. Use cover, and know what cover to use. The obvious part is using cover. The non-obvious part is actually knowing what you're hiding behind. Hiding behind those trapezoid-shaped objects I was just hiding behind is a terrible example of cover. And in fact, bullets can penetrate without any effort at all. I've had it happen numerous times. Don't let it happen to you. If you want cover, definitely don't go out in the open where there are not any options of cover available. But if you are trying to rush from one of these sides here, I'd recommend getting behind a car as quick as you possibly can, because cars take a little bit to blow up, but it's definitely a good example of cover if you're going prone. Now the thing is that there are no FMJ attachments on Black Ops 3, but don't let that fool you. There are still thin places bullets can go through without any effort at all, like those trapezoid things, and the garage, bullets can go through those without any effort at all either. A good example of cover would also have to be, aside from a car, it would probably have to be the inside of a building if you're trying to evade a score streak. And it could also be a very thick wall or a thick object like the buses, but not the open parts of the buses. Moving on to number 2, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but know when to camp and know when to rush. Here's an example. Say for instance you're playing hardpoint. You've got to rush to get to the hardpoint to be the team that gets it first. But you're going to have to camp in the hardpoint to keep people out of it. So here's a class setup I actually recommend for this. Use a light assault rifle or an SMG, and yes, I said light assault rifle, meaning that an assault rifle with high mobility. It's not an actual class. And use either that or an SMG and have overkill on and have a shotgun. I recommend the Brecci. Actually, I take that back. Use a different shotgun, and I'll get to that later, but just make sure you have the appropriate weapons to use that allow you to rush and to camp at the same time. If you don't, then your hardpoint's going to get stormed, and there are more times you can use this than hardpoint. I just felt like giving an example. And guys, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for saying camping, but seriously, all of you camp. I camp. We all camp. This is Call of Duty. Everybody says they hate campers when they do it themselves. I'm pretty sure the FaZe Clan will camp at times, they just might not showcase it. That's the thing. We as humans love doing something or love having something that's really good, but the moment someone else has it and they're using it against us, that's when we hate it. So camping is very good if you're the one who's getting the kills, but it can suck when you're the one who's getting demolished. Which brings us to number 3. Don't go the same way if you're getting killed. This ties in with number 2 because if someone's camping on the other team and you keep going into their area, you're going to get killed. So find an alternative route if you want to kill the person. There are several entrances to several rooms, so this should not be a problem. Number 4, definitely pay attention to this one, guys. Do not use easy guns. That is why I said don't use the Brecci. Even though I just published a top 5 on top 5 guns to use a multiplayer, those are top 5 overpowered guns, so kind of a misleading title, but those are guns that take next to no effort to use. You can take every single attachment off of them and they'll still be overpowered. They are very balanced but also very overpowered, especially the Man of War. You can use that in anywhere, especially the Razorback. But mix it up, guys. Use some guns that definitely require some attachments, know-howing skills, meaning that you know what attachments can go onto it and what can't. And definitely use guns that take a little bit of your own skill to use. This leaves us with the last one. Play more than one Call of Duty. If you play one, you're not going to get the full experience and you're going to be deprived of perspective. Well guys, that's it for this top 5. Feel free to comment your own, and well, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course. I will see you guys in the next one. We might have a bit awkward of an upload schedule here soon, but I'll let you guys know what that is whenever I get it.
Black Ops, mark another win.